Trapper Ed here, making a YouTube kind of video, I guess, covering some bases. Medical healthcare plans, state of the economy, the state of democracy, you know. My friend yesterday says, you should take off that that beanie cap. I had a beanie cap on, so instead I put this nicely hand knit by his old lady cap on, because I told him I didn't want to fly my colors because I didn't want to piss off Leo Delano. He goes, back in 1986 I came into Rockwell, building, I think it was building 86, 85, 86, something, whatever, wearing the bandanas. And I was a temporary guy. I mean, I was a newly hired. I was not really temporary, but I was newly hired and on probation. He goes, first day, he's like, what's up with the bandana? Because the only people that wore bandanas came out of Compton, from where he was coming from. And he wanted to know right away, is this guy going to cause trouble? What's going on? And he started riding me like I was a horse, until every guy in the place was like, this guy's personal horse. Every day we come in and he gets on him and he puts spurs to him and makes him get up and giddy up and gallop. And I thought back on it just yesterday when he told me something about the beanie, and it made me think about the bandana. Anyways, let me put my headdress back on. Yeah, she knit this. It's coming a little bit frayed, but needs a washing is what it needs. And then put this on, tuck my hair up, and I can look like a jihadist, sort of. There you go. I look Muslim, and that's got to piss people off too. They're like, oh, this guy's a Sikh. He's a, because they always want to label you how you look. Like, he must be a Muslim. He's one of those Muslim guys. Could be that. What's wrong with that? If I was, who cares? If I was Islamic. What if I was whatever? A nothing, an alien, Allah. What profit a man if he couldn't be Muhammad? Right? Even if he was Muhammad. And as guy in McLovin pointed out, Muhammad's the most popular name on the planet Earth right now. There's more dudes walking around named Muhammad than any other name. The next second best is Bob or somebody. And he's like, because what's wrong with McLovin? I don't know, man. I got 50 cents if you can tell me. And $50. 50-50. Could be 51.50. Actually, I do have 51. You want to see? Get my wallet, I'll show you. Got 51 bucks in it. One's a $50 bill. 51.50. See? It's in my wallet. I can prove it. I go get my wallet, pull it out, show you. It's funny. But I won't. Why brag about that? Anyway. California. I like that part in Tupac's where he comes out and they're rocking, California Dreamin' song or whatever it was that they called it before he got shot and murdered. The hip-hop wars erupted coast to coast, and who knows where the hell it's all at now. I think it's just a weed war, isn't it? I was watching that program Drugs Inc. and some episode on partying, weed, and, New York City at New Year's, in the weed business, and how the whole place is like turned upside down over sour diesel from California, growing from Northern California. They got other strains besides that, but that one grows prolifically. The plant produces more than all the rest of the, if you want to grow volume, you grow sour diesel, and the people seem to like it. It's all right. It's sour. It's very sour. I hate lemon. And people go, oh, give me that lemon. No, I don't want any lemon. Lemon, nothing lemon. Thank you. I'll take that Afghani Kush though. So anyway, I've just been sitting around playing the guitar and thinking about stuff. And I was going to play the guitar, but then I thought, well, no, just it's better to have a political discourse on the state of the American health situation, because health insurance is up to you. You have to insure your own health by your behavior and your diet, your exercise, sunlight, eating correctly, getting proper amounts of sleep. That's your best health insurance. That's something they're not going to be able to sell you that. You got to give it to yourself as a gift. And it doesn't cost anything. Not really. The food, yes. And, exercise, get a bike, that costs something. Although you can get them cheap, and, recycled bikes, or build your own out of scrap, So where there's a will, there's a way. You keep healthy. Some of the most healthiest people I've met are street people that live on the street, because those people are forced out of necessity to lug their gear around, or push a cart, or got a bike with a bunch of stuff they're towing in the back, baby buggies and so on and so forth. So they build pretty strong muscles. Most of the people that I've seen and met that are homeless and on the street are very strong and mentally present. They're survivors, anyways. The ones that don't make it, forget it. You know who they are when you see it. You go, oh, that one, they won't last long. Probably. You hate to wish it on anybody, but anyways, it's been a long time since I've been to the city. It's been a long time since I've been to Orange County, and I told some people the other day that I think it's a blessing, in disguise. Lord looks out. He says in the Bible, He sends His angels to look out after you. If you believe, you have to believe. Everything's for the better, because it can be worse. It can be way worse. You don't want worse. So try to keep it on the positive. Anyways, yeah, as far as the health insurance, positive thoughts, positive actions, the premium is low. It doesn't cost you much, just to use nature. Learn about the herbs, learn about which herbs are good for your body, what you can make tea of. Make tea. You get yourself a tea ball and you take your herbs and put it in the tea ball, and you make tea and you can drink it. You use natural honey for sweetener. That's a good way to administer your medicine. Or you can smoke it if it's smokable. Some are. I used to smoke sage, picked up over here. Different sages, some are stronger than others. Blue sage, white sage, black sage. There's a bunch of different ones. California sage, so on and so forth. This is some California sage. It's like Peter Tosh says, cures asthma, glaucoma, influenza. It's good. Very good. They don't want you to think it's good, but it's good. Now, other substances, if you try smoking them, bad. Like this meth epidemic, bad. Very bad. Bad for your health. Bad for your bones, your teeth, your skin, and your whole life. Bad. So many people are addicted to speed, too. As I was telling a gentleman friend of mine yesterday that when I was a kid, I self-administered myself speed. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just attracted to it. I got into daddy's, underwear drawer, and he had some inhalers, and it turned out that back in those days they put Benzedrine in them, and I got addicted to it. I used to love doing those. I'd huff and puff on them. I'd put an inhaler up my nose. I started out with one, and I graduated to two, went up each nostril. I'd steal them, and he'd wonder where they were. And then when the juice would run out, I'd actually crack open the plastic thing to get the wick out of it so I could suck on the drug that was in it. And I'd grind my teeth constantly. That's how my back molars got destroyed. So, in a sense, when people say, oh, well, that's meth mouth, no. Because those were baby teeth. This is something different. This was caused by my problem was bad dentistry. Had nothing to do with speed. That phase passed. It was like from the time I was 7 to about 9. I was a little self-administered speed addict. I didn't know. It's ignorance. Ignorance is bliss, they say. But I used to do that and pass out on my parents' bed, rush out. I'd do so much speed, it would rush me out. Boom. I'd fall back on the old man's bed, and it felt like pins and needles. It's just like falling through space, falling through clouds, just like you're weightless. And then when you come back to Earth, it's kind of like, boom, and you just kind of go like, like you get this huge rush, and then everything's normal. It's just like I used to be addicted to that rush. It's crazy. Anyways, it's taken over our country. It's taken over people's minds. Drug addiction. It's terrible, especially the opium, heroin, opium, Molly, meth. With some other ones. Pot's huge. I mean, weed is all over the country, and it's the #1 drug. So just think about the economy. It's all fueled on drugs, and weed is #1. So a lot of money's been going out to weed, and if people wanted to improve the economy, they would legalize the weed, which would lower the price of the weed, and the growers would be pissed. Yeah, the cartels might be pissed, but overall, it would be good for the whole economy, because it would put more money into the pockets of the poor people that need it, and they wouldn't stop buying weed. It would just be cost less to buy it. Is that a good thing? I think it is. But what do I know? I'm stupid. Anyways, this is Trap Red.